It's week 3 of my Coastal Carolina Chanticleers rebuild. Coming off a win versus Louisiana Tech. We're 1-1. We're back home in Conway, South Carolina, looking to get a dub in front of our fans. This is our home opener. Again, 1-1. Difficult loss, disappointing loss. We battled the best we could against West Virginia, but shot ourselves in the foot a little too much. Now we're at home, ready to answer the bell. We got Troy coming in, and yeah, it feels good. It feels good to sleep in my bed, see my kids, all of that makes coaching a lot easier when I'm at home and I'm able to spend it with my fam and everything. So now, as we get ready to kick this game off, we're giving the ball to Troy first to kick off this contest, and let's see if we can establish ourselves. The run game was pretty dominant. We missed 2 consecutive tackles, so that's not a great omen off the opening kickoff. Goose Crowder, what a name. What a name. He better have some game to go with that name, because if your name is Goose, I don't know. What's good for the geese is good for the gander. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I don't know. But it's 1st and 10. They get an RPO action. Number 4 is able to break through that tackle. We don't like to see that. But 1st and 10 yet again. We got pressure coming off the back end, and we get a nice pass break up there. All right, 2nd and 10 from their 29-yard line. And is this a run? No, it's not a run. So we try to get to our spots. We force them to check it down. We make a good open field tackle. Got pushed through a little bit, but nonetheless. Now it's 3rd and 6. I'm on Trey Brown here, rotating out. Get back upfield. Interception. Trey Brown, our star defender, our captain at the 2nd level. What a play. What a play. They had an open receiver going on to the left sideline on like an outbreaking route. Then you had the backside over route, looks like, or kind of intermediate crosser. Played that perfectly. Trey Brown said, I'm not just a densely built thumper that hits hard as a rock, but I also have fluid enough hips to flip, turn, and get to my spots. What an interception by our star linebacker. Now Trevor Jackson is still our starter, and we're going to try to get the ball out here to Washington, our star number 1 wide receiver. Got to keep getting Robby involved here. Now, Dominic Nicely had a big game. The start back-to-back big games, right? So a nice gain there on 7 for 7 yards, 1st and 7, first carry for 7 yards. So now we're 1st and 10. But it's come off 2 straight weeks, 2 strong weeks, and everything. We get a nice run here, some pin pull action. I should not have juked there. Should have kept it straight, just straight down the pipeline, right? He probably scores if I do not get a little cute little dancy with the footwork here. We get a wide zone action. We get to the perimeter. Can we cut this up? We do, and we get down to the very 1-yard line. Can we fit this, get the ball to the end zone? Can we get something going? Yes, we do, with Jevon Edwards. Touchdown, Chanticleers. First touchdown at home, might I add. First touchdown at home. We love to see it. Jevon Edwards coming through big for the team, right, in the red zone. I try to make sure I keep him and Nicely, like, just well rotated. Keep those guys, just keep them like fresh for the most part, right? I already got the wear and tear sliders where I like them. Anyway, nice pressure on 3rd and 8. We get 4th and 8. We get a punt. But yeah, I already have the, what do you call it, the sliders for wear and tear where I want them, and for the injuries and everything. But nonetheless, we get Johnson going across. Johnson, such a dynamic. I believe he's leading the NCAA. I believe he's leading the entire college football world. Nice cut up by Jevon Edwards. Love to see it. Love it. Read the blocks, cut it up. But Cross Johnson's leading the nation in, I believe, punt return yards. So just dynamic punt return that can make plays. Make a couple quick checks and some route calls here. Let's see if we can get something going on 1st and 10. And we do. We get Clayton Topic for 8. 2nd and 2 here. Still in the 1st quarter. We got Gardner on a corner route. That's our intended wide receiver. But I don't throw the corners like that. So let's see if we can get something else going. And I probably should have thrown the corner. Jesus, I should have thrown the corner. And Robby Washington dropped it. Yeah, the corner was wide open. Tristan Gardner was wide open. That's on me. That's on coach. That's on coach. We get a trap action here. Nice little juke move there. Wish we could have broken some ankles. But again, 1st and 10, we're still going. Now we get a handoff. Nice job by number 0. That nose tackle. Great job creating that surge and that penetration. Really throwing off the run. We break it upfield with Nicely for a good gain. 6 for 50 so far. Run game, it will be our identity. Remember, I told you guys that when it came down to building your teams, right? Build it in your image, okay? This isn't a religious channel, but it's a God-made man in his image. So make your teams in your image. If you want to be a power team, make it a power team. And we talk about power. We're powering our way to the 2-yard line. Great seals by our blockers. Listen, even against West Virginia, when we were clearly outmatched and outmanned, they talk about being outmatched and outmanned. Number 0 is saying my center is outmanned one-on-one with him. And I kind of agree. Not even kind of, I just agree. Number 44 shooting the gap, getting that tackle for a loss. Now, from the 6-yard line, it's 3rd and goal here, guys. What do we do? Do we run this ball in? Yes, we do. Jevon Edwards down the pipeline, up the seam. Touchdown. His 2nd touchdown of the day. 2nd touchdown for the Chanticleers at home. But again, make your teams in your image. If you're a power running team, go get your raw strength offensive linemen. Go get the guys that's going to be better run blockers and more powerful, more physical at the POA, at the point of attack. Go do that. That's how you make that team in your image. Go get you a contact seeker or an elusive bruiser. Go get a running back that fits what you do, okay? But if you're going to be more of a spread running team, you want the East-West playmakers, maybe an elusive bruiser, right? You could probably still get away with a backfield threat as well. But just make the team in your image. If you're going to throw the ball 40, 50 times a game, go get yourself some real good wide receivers, and you don't have to spend as much. You get some lower level running backs, and you're fine. 3rd and 2 for the 22. This should be nice. Yeah, nice run. Nice run. Hey, catch him, please. Okay. All right. I don't want to keep giving them compliments, guys. Jesus. So 1st and 10. I'm over here on getting in the overhang. Good play. Nice play there. Nice play. Off of the RPO, throwing that kind of smoke route. That's a good play. Good play, good execution there. Running the ball again, and he just, man, hey, listen, he slipped through that crease like I don't know which one was Tom, which one was Jerry. I think Jerry was the rat, was the mouse, right? And everything. He slipped through that lane like he was, like he was Jerry. You know what I'm saying? So nice run by them. And so okay, this is that. I want to see that improve EA because I swear I get hit like that, and my receivers drop the ball, baby. I make a big time hit until they get a big time touchdown. Quarter, what are you doing? Jamorian Wayne, what are you doing, brother? Come on now. We can't have this, brother. We can't have it. I see three down linemen. I see wide splits. I think I'm gonna run the ball, and I do. Jevon Edwards for 9 yards, about 8-9 yards, 2nd and inches. We're gonna run some no-huddle here. We're gonna run a little bit of no-huddle, really put them on their heels, make them have to struggle, and see what we can do on 2nd and inches. Because if I see 3 down linemen, I see wide splits, guys. I'm telling you right now, if the defensive line has wide splits, run it right inside zone, halfback dive. If the splits are wide, run it inside. You understand me? Hey, we get a 1st down to Robby Washington. Looked like that was man coverage, but he did a good job separating late at the top of his route and being able to hold the line, right? Hold the line. So now we get motion here. Can we get to the outside? And we do. Nicely. I should have cut it up. I should have cut that up. That's on me, Dominic. You should have had 100 yards rushing right now and your 1st touchdown in the game. That's on coach. That's on coach. Coach didn't do right by you there. So now we get some. Whoa, that was way off target there, Trevor. But I'll take it because that also saves us from a turnover-worthy play. If PFF was grading some of my games, I would probably have 30 of those so far. So I've definitely put the ball in harm's way too much through the first 2 games. Hopefully we can reel that back in today. Now, first quarter is over and everything. Yeah, I mean, Gavin Griffin is running the ball well, but Dominic Nicely, him and Jevon Edwards, just a dynamic, just talented 1-2 punch that has really set our offense off to the right start. 3rd and inches, we got an RPO with the bubble screen. We run it and we get it with Nicely. I think I could have thrown that bubble screen. That nickel defender who was sitting there, he was off the ball and he was flat-footed. I should have done that. I should have done that. But nonetheless, right? Nonetheless, I should have absolutely done that. So now we get Jevon Edwards upfield. Nice play. Nice play by Jevon Edwards. Let's see here. Now it's 3rd and 4. Can we get it? We got it to we got the first down. We got the first down. I would have challenged that if it were me, but I'm not gonna sit here and help you. Pressure. They got to us. They sent that delayed blitz. Donnie Smith, who maybe is somebody I'm keeping my eyes on in college football this year. Could be a one of those pass rush specialists. I think he had 11 sacks last year and everything in college football. So definitely keep your eyes on Donnie Smith over at Troy. Twitched up edge rusher. So now it's a 3rd and 15. Can we get something going? And it looks like we have Robby Washington catch and run for 15 plus, putting us inside the 10. We're up 14-7 on Troy, trying to go to 2-1, and we run Jevon Edwards yet again. Oh, he got hit right at the 1. So can we get Nicely a touchdown here? Give him his first of the game, first at home. Motion Robby out. Like, sometimes you got to motion out the corners, guys, and pull an extra guy out of the frame, and we do. Dominic Nicely, 1-on-1, crosses the plane, and he gets his first touchdown at home. So, we're going to get this extra point, nail this extra point, and get us to a 14-point lead. 2nd and 12 from their 33-yard line. Let's see if we can get some. And we get a sack. Let's go. Shadavian Bradley, untouched, unblocked, and he made the play. Now it's 3rd and 16. Guys, this is where we've been messing up at the first 2 games, is kind of giving those big plays back to them. We did give them an 11-yard or 9-yard, about a 9-yard, 11-yard catch in that situation. But nonetheless, we get Cross Johnson down the field. Get out of my way. Come on, man. You can't undercut me, brother. I'm your teammate, man. You can't undercut me. We get Jevon Edwards downhill, and he gets gets 9 yards, 9.99. We're 2nd and inches. We run it downhill, and Jevon Edwards continues his dominance in this game. So we got another off the wide zone RPO, and we throw doesn't matter. 2 yards. 2 yards off of that bubble. So can we, this is a set that gives us some. Oh, wow, Trevor, you're off target, brother. So we got it's 3rd and 8. Don't like being in these 3rd long situations. Can we get one-on-one action? Can we make the play? And great job. I feel like, yeah, we gotta talk, because I don't know, that whole no interception thing is great, but they get PBUs when they're not looking either. Get the tackle, 3rd and 9. We don't allow them to get 3 yards. They punt the ball to us. It's 2nd and 10 from our 6, and we get Jevon Edwards downhill, and then it's 3rd and 1. It's 3rd and 1 from our 15. Less than 2 minutes left in the first half, and Nicely gets a nice gain, no pun intended. Jevon Edwards in the backfield, got a 3-by-2 set with the tight end flex as the solo one-on-one receiver, making some checks and calls here. I want to take him. Go vertical. I know you're not going to outrun him, Courtney, but go vertical. See if we can clear up some space here. And we do. Hey, do we have Clayton Kopic? Let's go, Clayton. Big play down the field to Clayton Kopic. 4 for 65. I said it on the opening episode. My God, they tricked me. That was manipulative. but I like it. They rotated that coverage and we get nicely downfield. No, we did not. We get them for a 2-yard gain. But yeah, they definitely. I told you guys, Clayton Copic, Robby Washington, Gardner. I like what we have. Timeout by Troy. It is again. We're up 14. It's 4th and 2. Now these are the situations where I've typically made bad decisions in the first 2 games that led to either turnover on downs or an actual turnover. So let's see what we can get here. And Trevor Jackson's inaccurate. Brother, why are we throwing the ball at their feet? So we go into overtime. They end up kicking the field goal. 21-10, 13 for 111, and a touchdown, 8.5 per carry for Dominic Nicely, our lead running back. So definitely like the flow of our offense. We've been doing good things. Now it's the third quarter here. We jump to the third quarter, 3rd and 6. Can we get not a stop, but can we? Oh, wow. Wait a minute. That was a drop, and that led us to go to 4th down. And of course, let's see, can we get the ball to Courtney? We do. Good job with the contact balance, Courtney. He's a gritty possession archetype, if I'm not mistaken. And that he plays real gritty. He plays like a country boy that likes to hunt, right? Likes to hunt and rip deer antlers off with his bare hands. He's that type of guy. Strong hand guy. So we get the ball to our receiver there for 7 yards. So it's 2nd and 3 from the 11. Oh my God. Someone didn't block him. And tight end, I think it was you. But we get Jevon Edwards. Does he score again? He does. 3 touchdowns for Jevon. Somebody was happy to be home, right? He was on the road like Dorothy, clicking his heels. I'm ready to go home, baby. He was ready to get back to Conway, South Carolina. We okay. Good job. I'm kind of glad that he knocked the ball down because it probably saved me from a potential turnover-worthy play there. So we get some play action. We're on the move here. Can we get the ball to Courtney? Here we do. Look at the gritty possession ability of our tight end Courtney there. Love that. Strong-handed. Again, he rips off deer antlers with his bare hands. How can you be mad at a guy like that? Well, I mean, if you're part of PETA and maybe that type of stuff. Nonetheless, I don't want any problems with those people. So disregard. So we get some split flow action. We get the first down, 1st and 10. All right. I'll talk to Courtney about his hunting activities. But yes, so now we want to go back to that kind of RPO action, and we get nice cut up, nice smooth plant and go by Dominic Nicely. Real smooth. I love it. Now, okay. So got to get the ball at your hands, Trevor. Got to get the ball at your hands. They send a delayed pressure. We get Robby Washington. Can we take it the distance? No, number 6. Good job. That's a touchdown saving tackle there, buddy. Right? Those are the type of tackles that force the team to end up taking 3 points on the field goal. But not us. Courtney for the touchdown on the corner route. Strong hands. Good hand-eye coordination. And he said, I'm like Roman Reigns. Acknowledge me. I don't even watch WWE. I know Roman Reigns. I don't watch WWE anymore. I'm an AEW guy. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments, guys. If you watch professional wrestling, if you're AEW, WWE, New Japan Wrestling, Ring of Honor, TNA, MLs, MLW, whatever you watch, let me know in the comments, man. Let me know who your favorite wrestlers are. So we go up 35-13 going into the 4th quarter. And our offense has just been humming. What a game for us offensively. Defense has done their job as well. Okay, Trevor Jackson getting the ball. Robby Washington. I think I said it at the beginning of last episode, last game. I'm going to target him 15 targets. I think he had 11 versus Louisiana Tech. 15 targets. Every game, he's probably going to see anywhere from 7 to 15 or somewhere in there. I want to make sure I feed him the football and give him and pepper him with the targets. Someone get out there. No one gets out there. No one's over the top. Don't tell me he's taking it the distance. The 10-5 touchdown, Troy. Wow. Could not have a better play for them. 1 strike, fast strikes, and they get. Oh, no, they don't. Good job breaking that up. 19-35. 3rd and 10. We got to get a stop here, and we run Jevon Edwards up the middle. What a juke move there. And look at the burst. Let's go, Jevon. Let's go, Jevon. Now we get here. We hit the what do you call that? I'm blanking them. Oh, the bubble to Clayton Kopic. I'm going to call it the wheel route. I'm excited after that juke move by Jevon Edwards. He's on fire. And we throw, oh, man, that was about... Again, guys, I am good for at least 2 to 3 turnover-worthy plays a game. I get a little beside myself. Robby Washington bouncing off of would-be tacklers and everything. So, love what we're seeing. Love what we're doing here. 4 minutes, let's kill this clock a little bit. And let's get up out of here with a W. Shout out to QJ Beat. Get some pitch action, and there's no one to block. Guys, what are we doing? We give the ball back. 1st and 10. Can we get a stop? Good pressure. Good job, defensive line. Something we have not done a lot of, guys. Be honest, we have not done a lot of creating pressure with 4. But, hey, we've done a good job in this game. And good tackle, open field. Gideon, good open field tackle. It's 3rd and 11. Can we get another stop? Can we get the ball back to the offense? And let's close this game out with said football. We'll sit in the middle of the field, play to take away anything that's there. Oh, my God. But here we go. Goose, right? Goose Crowder. All right. Goose Crowder out here. Dropping dimes. He's pacing in the pocket. He's dropping dimes, man. Hate to see it. Don't like to see things like that. That's a fact. And another in break. I gotta set my macros. I gotta get some stuff situated. I think Tate is the number 1 wide receiver. He took it the distance versus us earlier. But the in breakers against these pocket passers, those guys that like to step up, good throw to the running back. He jumps over our linebacker there. We got to get a stop here, guys. We cannot give them another touchdown. I would like to not do that. Yes, they try to go hard count, and they screw up. False start. Moving back 5. 2nd and 5. They run the ball. Can we get to the perimeter? Good job, Gideon. And was that Jalen Lee or that was our corner? That was our corner. I don't know why I'm blanking on his name. People don't throw at him a ton, so I blank on his name sometimes. I forget who he is. But it's just a good thing. If you hear your name called, typically you're doing a good job. So we play over the top. He's going to run the ball, make a big hit. Fumble! Chanticleers ball. Hey, stop running like you're one of them, brother. Come on. Stop running like you're one of them. Big hit. Love it. Physicality. Let's get out of here with a dub, man. Okay? Let's get out of here with a dub. Was that Jalen Lee that made the hit? Or I think Jalen Lee might have made the hit. Replay. Big hit. Yes, Jalen Lee. So we hand the ball off on Jevon Edwards. 1st down. Force them to call a timeout. So now we're gonna get another run play going. Number 0. I need to figure out who that is so I can study him in real life if he's draft eligible, because big boy was making some plays, and we get the ball out to Kopic. No one holds their blocks, but it was a complete pass, which allowed us to force them to take another timeout. So it's 3rd and 11. Can we get the game icing reception here? The one that will allow us to ice this game and everything. We get the ball to Clayton Kopic, and it's a 1st down. They call their final time out. What a play. He got rocked. He got spine busted, right? He got spine busted. It doesn't matter, though. Dalen Alexander said, let me in on said run action. I'll show you a spine buster, coach. Love it, Dalen. Love it. We got some quick motion here. Cut that up. Nah, they shut down Jevon. They're tired of Jevon Edwards, man. They're tired of him. Right? He said, well, go ahead and take a nap then. It's number 0, man. Number 0. He's been everywhere. Let's go ahead and just take the knee. And let's get out of here. Get out of here with a dub. Get out of here with a win. We are 2-1, guys. Week 1 felt bleak. It looked bleak. And I'm not talking about Memphis. If you know, you know. But man, Jevon Edwards, 16, 126, 3 touchdowns. Believe that Dominic Nicely, look at him over there celebrating his teammate. Both guys ran over 100 yards in this game and everything. That was the one that sealed the game for us right there. This guy just took off. He took off so bad that we don't got anybody else in the camera frame. Smoked us, man. Smoked us, brother, like brisket. I don't like it. I don't like it. It didn't take long either. Fastest brisket I've ever seen cook. He smoked it. Didn't take 24 hours or 15 hours or however long it takes you to smoke a brisket. He did it. We win 35-19. A conference win at that. So that's big time for us. A conference win. Man, we're 2-1 going into to the next week and everything. Looks like we got verbal commit Dalvin Bostic, right tackle, out of St. Augustine, Florida, 2-star. I'm going to start going after some 3-stars. I got to make sure I get that top one. I had to land inside the top 100 of our recruiting class and everything. So we're 4 games away from handling one of the goals from the AD, which is win more conference games than last year. Jevon Edwards, Sunbelt player, offensive player of the week, and whatnot. So we simulate that week and everything. We beat ULM, so we just simulated. It's not that big of a deal. We didn't need to. ULM wasn't that good of a team that I had to play. We get another verbal commit, defensive tackle. Then we get a hard commit from Dalvin Bostic. So we like those things. Frederick Vaughn, 2-star gap specialist, 3'6'3", 317. Now let's look at some recruiting here. We got Jake Gibbs, the right guard that I want. Marcus Guys, the other 3-star guard that I went after and everything. Have him coming in for a visit when we face Georgia Southern. But our hard sell just isn't good right now. It's early in the season. If you talk about fast forwarding to next year, I believe our hard sell is going to be much better. But we got Emmanuel Yeast, another 3-star offensive lineman. He's a well-rounded guy. So, yes, I typically say I was going to go after specific archetypes, but when you're trying to go after 2 and sometimes 3-stars, it's a little hard to find guys in the archetypes that fit what you want to do. So you have to pivot, which is what I did. We got Kavon Farrell. Like I said, Dalvin Bostic's already there. Emilio Lopez, that's the guy I really want. Pass protector. He's a 2-star gem, so I expect him to probably have either impact or star developer. And he probably won't start because I'm trying to go after some offensive linemen in the portal, like some seniors, some guys that can come in and play right away and whatnot. On my Kurt Signetti, right? On my Kurt Signetti, get some older guys who can come in and play and help boost the team's overall, help boost the leadership and everything, and also help with the development by allowing guys to get the coaching they need without having to be on the field and making all of the plays. So, yeah, we're going to advance past Georgia Southern and see what happens there for us. Again, we're doing a good job. Larry O'Donnell, left tackle, 2-star, verbally commit. Kavon Farrell, 2-star, love to see that. Then Von Tompkins, that's a safety I stumbled upon. He was a 2-star. I liked his numbers and everything. So yeah, we are what looks like for the season. Oh, Robby Washington, 8 for 188 and 2 tutties. Let's go, Robby. Let's go. Robby said, I'm not playing, man. Robby said, I'm not playing these games, man. But we are right now, we are 4-1. We are going on the road next week, next episode, to face Marshall. They're 3-2, 2-0 in the conference. We've won 4 in a row, and we look to keep that going. As always, I hope that you found this episode of my CCU, Coastal Carolina Rebuild, actionable, knowledgeable, entertaining, engaging, all the good things, all the good vibes, that it will lead you to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit the bell notification. And as always, I'm Coach Dame. I'll see y'all around the way. Episode 4 is on the way.